Both of them are on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us today. We are in the picturesque ground here in Atlanta, and we're about to kick off our marquee game here in our 2025 edition of the Masters 2020. My name is Anup Mohan, and I'm joined by the wonderful Prasad here.
Hello,
Prasad,
everyone. How
very
are
good
you guys
morning.
doing? Very good morning to you too, Anup too. Well, it's fantastic to be here. The ground is perfect. Atmosphere, weather. There's a nice breeze going across the ground, so I think we're all set. So it's 40 plus Masters USA tournament here in Rydell, Georgia, a suburb near Atlanta. I think we're good to go.
Today we have the Silicon Valley Tigers taking on Arizona Devils. Silicon Valley Tigers winning the toss and electing to bat first. It's going to be a fascinating game here. It has taken a massive effort from our organizing committee to bring all of the teams together from across the United States. As you see, the first ball played away on the offside.
Looks like a good start to me. Bowling right on the money right from the start.
Karthik Warata
Karthik.
opening the bowling for Arizona Devils. Amar Bhadrasetti on strike. Very positive start here from Amar. It's going to be a fascinating contest here, Prasad. It's good to
Yes,
see
good
how
first
the
day.
wicket is going to play out. Did you get a chance to take a look at the wicket, Prasad?
Yes, the wicket is pretty much dry. It has a slight slant on one side, so and it's well rolled in. So it looks like we're going to have a good time, good T20 cricket all around. And given the weather, there might be some sort of a swing or a cut in the beginning. There's a bit of dry grass as well on the pitch.
Great point there. It's a little overcast as the sun is peeping through. I played here last year as a part of the 40s. This is a very tricky wicket to bat on. It looks placid but has a little bit of zing in it for the bowlers. Played away on the offside. That's going to be the first boundary. A little wide, a little short, cut away.
Excellent cut.
Nice start for Amar and the Silicon Valley Tigers.
And they're off they are with the first boundary in the third ball of the over. Nicely cut, well timed. And as you can see, the ball is traveling well on the ground. The ground is absolutely dry, no moisture, no
Zing in it for the bowlers. Played away on the offside. That's going to be the first boundary. A little wide.
be watchful. It's a great game for both the bowlers as well as the batsmen. We're looking forward to a great contest.
Karthik needs a good comeback here. Played away on the leg side. That's another wonderful shot. Off the pads, flicks it away. Second consecutive boundary.
What a timing. I think it was just a case of the over adjustments on the part of the bowler, and the batsman took full advantage of that. Nice hit, another boundary. Score is 8 without loss after the first 4 balls in the first over.
Really good start here for the Silicon Valley Tigers. Karthik a little bit on the back foot here. Needs to finish well. That's a much better line and length there. 8 without loss after the first over.
All right, that's a great comeback by the bowler. Let's see who starts the second over from the other end.
The opening partner to Karthik is Ananda Ramachandran for Arizona Devils. Longish run up. Oh, that's a full toss. A loud appeal there. Wraps him on the pads. Umpire is not moved. Going down the leg. Gokul Jayaraman is the opening partner to Amar Bhadrasetti.
Gokul tried to swing it. I think he went a little bit early. Ball came a bit late. Full. Next ball. Watchful, nicely cut away. Straight to the backward point. No run there.
Good line and length. That's the line and length you need to hit on this particular deck. Like Prasad was mentioning, it's a lightning fast outfield here. There's absolutely no room for error. What a wonderful sight this ground is. We have 6 different pitches. Huge props to everybody who made this a grand success. Oh, that's up in the air. Falls short. They'll try to run across. Is it going to be a run out? Little bit of confusion there between the batsmen.
There was a nice chance for a run out, but I guess the throw wasn't that good. And the bowler was scampering around for the ball. Batsmen are talking in the middle of the pitch, probably trying to set up their communication pattern. That's how it goes.
One thing I've noticed, Prasad, is that everything happens so quickly in a game of T20. You have to be tuned in.
Correct. Be in the game always. Time is short. It's amazing to see how the ground has progressed even in last 5 weeks after the Masters 50 was played. So facilities are looking really good over here in Rydal.
It's all happening here at the Atlanta Paramveers ground.
Another watchful play, another good ball right on the stumps. Well defended by the batsman. Good footwork overall.
Today's presentation brought to you by Astral Media Group. We have Hassan and Babar leading the charges here. It's amazing to see how much, while we see played away on the leg side, is it going to go towards the boundary? We talked about the quick outfield. Falls short there. And a couple of runs added to the Silicon Valley Tigers score.
Alright, a good swing at the ball towards the leg side. I think he didn't time it that well, but outfield has helped. Ball traveled pretty close to the boundary. 2 runs for the batsman.
This has been a good over so far from Ananda. Nice finish to the over. 11 for no loss after 2.
Over 2, going at good rate, watchful, yet trying to score as many runs as possible.
Prasad, is it too early to be talking about targets? What do you think
Yeah,
is a good score on this pitch here?
I think this pitch, if played well, could go up to like 150, 160 easily. And given the ground conditions and the weather, I think there's a good chance that these batters might go well beyond that. Let's see how the first power play plays out. A lot depends upon these openers.
Amar has started really well here. He needs to have the bulk of the strike to make sure that the momentum keeps continuing.
That's a good point, Anup. I think strike rotating will be a good idea as well. So that
Played away on the onside. Beautiful straight drive. That's going to be cut right short of the boundary. They scampered across for 2 there. Amar is looking really good here.
good football, full length, driven straight.
Nice smooth run up. Oh, pulls it away on the leg side. That's going to go to the boundary. Slightly short. And you can already see this pitch looks like it's going to be merciless to the bowlers.
Errors. Yeah, this batsman just held that ball down the hill, I guess, and it went all the way to the boundary. Good timing overall, and yep, if you falter in your line, punishment is going to be always severe on this ground.
That's the slope that you're talking about, Prasad.
Yes,
Seems
going.
extensive here and very pronounced.
Especially on this particular end, on the batsman's leg side, the ground is really, really slopey. A ball will travel pretty fast.
Again, hits it down the onside. This will go to the boundary. Oh, it's been fielded short. Just a single.
Oh, I think batsmen took it a little easy upon themselves. Even they thought like Anup, the ball will go. It seems to have stopped just before the boundary. Batsman just took a single on that occasion.
Very positive batting by Amar here. I think Karthik is bowling it a little too full here.
Do you think he's probably looking? Do you think he's probably looking for a swing in the ball, and that's why he's pitching full? We'll find out.
Short. Oh, tries to pull it away. Keeper misses it, then run across for a bye. Given the elevation of this ground, Prasad, I do think there is going to be a little bit of swing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's probably what he wants to tap into.
Correct.
Karthik. But you have to get your line and accuracy right here.
Yeah, and for some reason the ball kept a little low as well on this particular occasion. So
This
that's
was
what-
telltale signs of the pitch last year when we played. It was very up and down. Oh, that's a good ball there. That's the line and length that he's looking for. Tries to dab it away on the offside, misses it. Good
Good,
comeback there.
good correction as well by the bowler, and Karthik just went fishing on this occasion. Didn't find anything.
That's
Oh,
up in the air, but it's on the leg side. The field is a little heavy there towards the onside in the far end. They run across for two. That brings us to the end of the second over. We'll see
third
you after the
over.
break.
As end of the third over, 21 without loss. Gokul and Karthik seems to be picking up the pace pretty well. They're going after the bad balls, being watchful as they should be in the beginning. And this is the first game of the tourney, so nobody really knows how the pitches are going to behave. So they're doing the best that they can, both the bowlers and the batsmen.
Start of the fourth over here. Ananda is going to continue. A very good steady start for Silicon Valley Tigers. They would really like to kick on from here. It's down the leg side. Might have hit the thigh pad on its way. Good pace here by Ananda.
He's trying to take the advantage of the slope on the pitch and trying to cut the ball in. Another good ball.
Another good delivery there. That's the up and down nature of this pitch that Prasad and I were talking about.
He's getting the ball to come in, taking full advantage of the pitch. It's slope. It's a good sign.
Again, how do you get set when you're caught in two minds, wondering if the pitch is going to do something? Oh, plays it away on the leg side. That's very important here for the strike to rotate.
Good footwork by the fielder at that time. Saved a single for sure.
These are all the jewels of T40, Prasad.
Yes, definitely.
The mind wants to be young, but the body does not want to
Give up.
cooperate.
Yeah.
Oh, slowish delivery there. Beats him with the pace. He was already committed onto the front foot. Amar.
Good line and a good slower ball. Adjusted the length for the front foot. So batsman
Apologize, that's
completely
cool.
misses that.
It's a very tidy spell by Ananda so far. Oh, beats him again.
Another good ball. Right on the money, probably leaving the batsman. Batsman completely missed it. One more ball to go in this over.
Oh, wraps it on the pads, going down the leg there. Again, great finish to the over.
Finish. Good tidy over. Just a single scored off. And the score is 22 at the end of the fourth over. No loss.
Batsman calling for drinks. I'm sure there's a message being sent there by the think tank of the Silicon Valley. The score is 22 after 4 overs. Well, this is a very steady start. I think they need to kick on from here. To really make this start count. A couple of tight overs from the Arizona Devils has pulled things back really well for them. I'm expecting some fireworks here in the next 2 overs of power play. This pitch is going to play slow when the slow bowlers come on, so making use of the new ball is very important from a batting standpoint. Ramesh, the new bowler.
Bowled to the field on that occasion. Went to the mighty Schmidoff. Good agile fielding over there.
It's amazing to see the kind of support that we've had for 40 plus.
White ball by Ramesh. I think what I experienced yesterday evening when we were exchanging the views and organizers talking to the captains and also meet and greet of the teams, I saw a lot of energy there yesterday, a lot of enthusiasm, which was pretty encouraging. And I think this is great, even at the Masters level, seeing that type of involvement, that type of enthusiasm. It's amazing.
Hit
Good.
away on the leg side. Beautiful shot. Slightly short is like Prasad was saying, no room for error on this pitch. It just sat up to be hit. And it's been slapped away on the leg side by Amar.
Fantastic shot. Great timing. The ball has traveled quite far. That tells enthusiasm. It's amazing.
Hit
Good.
away on the leg side. Beautiful shot. Yeah, Prasad, when people think that it is the twilight of their careers, T40 comes along and 40 plus comes along and gives a fresh lease of life for everybody. Everybody's turning back their years.
Right. 40 is new 20, like they said, right?
Very well said.
This is a great opportunity for a lot of players.
Much better line there. Keeps a little low. Gotta keep an eye on this pitch
Yeah.
here. As the game progresses, there's a little bit of wear and tear that creeps in. Good comeback by Ramesh.
He's overcorrecting now. White ball way outside the off stump. He's cutting the ball long way too, actually. Going with the arm. Another
That's up in the air, it's
full
taken.
ball. Yeah, he went with the shot which was on, but couldn't get the elevation on the ball, and ball just went straight to the covers. And unfortunately,
That's up in the air, it's sticking. Yeah, he went with the shot which was
on, but through in the fifth over.
This comes in the midst of some tight bowling there. This is what pressure does. Amar was doing well. The runs had dried up in the last couple of overs. Trying to free the shackles a little bit here. The intent was there, but the execution fell short a little bit. Good catch. Fielding is going to be very crucial, especially in the game of T20, where these moments play a significant factor in the overall outcome.
I think absolutely, Anup, you're right on the money that the fielding is going to be really crucial. Short game, no time to think. You got to be alert. Good catch by Karthik there. New batsman, Dilip. Got his guard done.
This has been an erratic over, but it's still an eventful one. Dilip Joshi is the new batsman. He would really want to make a move on.
Yeah, he's been a
He's in the offside, just a single.
because such a wonderful outfield here. The fielders are not hesitating to throw their bodies around on the ball, which is good to see. Well, end of the fifth over. Score is 30-1.
This is a dream outfield there. Just picture perfect. Takes significant amount of effort to run a facility like this. Huge props to Atlanta Palm Reeds. And mighty thanks for allowing us to be a part of this incredible spectacle.
One of the observations, Anup, here is from this end, for the long on and long off, the boundary is much shorter. So probably batsman could take advantage of that on both sides. So far, they haven't got any opportunities though.
It's a bowling change. Bala Murugan comes into bowl. It does look like a shortish boundary. That's called a wide.
So last over in the power play, probably they're trying to maximize the scoring rate here. We could see some firework. Not on this occasion though. Good ball right on the stumps. Batsman just defended it.
Silicon Valley need to really up the ante here. Arizona Devils have really slammed the brakes on the scoring here. Tries to free his arms. Really nice line and length there. Very thoughtful bowling.
Looks like Bala is bowling for the conditions here. Straight back to him on this occasion.
Missed by the keeper. They're going to run across for a couple of wides. And there's a great example of how you don't need express pace.
Ball is moving, and if you keep looking, ball is moving, and again this one just came down the slope towards the leg side.
That's up in the air. That's going to be out. That's going to be the second wicket there. Gokul.
I mentioned the fireworks, right? So there we go, the fireworks on the other side of the.
That's up in the air. That's going to be out. That's going to be the second wicket there.
Tied down. Gokul had to really go for it. He had his eye in. It's interesting that you mentioned the slope here. I wonder if the ball is coming onto the bat a tad bit early there. It's a little deceptive. Reminds me of the Lord's slope, Prasad.
Exactly, that's exactly what I thought when I went and did this pitch inspection earlier. I thought that looks like Lord's, and even the hill is there, right? On one side the ground is going up, on the other side is going down. So A good start by Bala. He got a wicket for his team. And bowling in the power play is never easy. So far, he has done a wonderful job of containing the batsman and getting a crucial wicket at this point.
The Tigers have to reassess their strategy here. They'll need a few singles and doubles here to stitch together a partnership to make sure they don't lose their way. Pulled away. This is going to go to the boundary. No, it's going to fall short. Is the fielder going to run across? It's going to be touch and go. It pulls up right before the boundary. They'll look for 3, but settle for 2.
And going up the hill, the ball just slowed down. When the ball was hit, it was coming towards us, and both of us thought it's going to be a boundary, but up the hill did the trick.
New batsman is Puti Yavan.
There is no protection for the bowler for the short ball, and if it gets pulled, it's going to travel and there'll be runs.
Especially given the slope. Just keep it on the offside. Beautifully hit away. Wonderful slashing cover drive there. Right in the center of the bat. Right when we thought the Tigers would.
Just keep it on the offside. Beautifully hit
away. Wonderful. Looks like he is in aggressive form here.
Yep, 2 balls and 6 runs so far for him. This is a pretty good intentive start, we can call it. His team needs it, and he knows that.
Prasad has been calling for fireworks. Looks like the message has been delivered to Puti Yavan.
Went in with the message, looks like.
I really do think 150, 160 is almost non-negotiable on this pitch.
Let's see how Bala makes the comeback. So, right on the money again.
Good comeback there.
Brought the ball in with the slope. Batsman just defended it. End
40 at the end of the 6th over. How have things been in Houston, Prasad? Do you have a
Things
good
are pretty
cricketing
exciting
season?
over there. We had a little less rain this season, so there have been a lot of games that we had been playing. But as it goes in Houston, it's continuously in 90s and humid, so conditions are a little different than over here. It's nice cool breeze over here.
I get super emotional when I hear Houston because I went to school in University of Houston.
Oh, how cool is that? Which campus was that? Prairie View?
Main campus.
Main
Yeah.
campus? Awesome. Yeah, it's a lovely campus.
And I took a few courses in the main campus as well as Clear Lake
Fantastic.
as well.
Yeah, we do a lot of work with their theater actually, so I'm a part of theater group as well.
Oh, fantastic.
And we always rent out their theater, and those people are like, you can see the passion in their eyes, and they mean their business. So
It's a wonderful city.
impressive campus and impressive people there.
Great
I'm glad.
culture,
Yeah, definitely.
great food, something happening all around.
Absolutely. Can't complain. Alright, wide outside the off. Batsman tried to cut it. Didn't succeed on this occasion.
It's very important for Dilip to turn the strike and give it to Puti Yavan, who looks in really good nick here.
Ooh. I heard 2 noises there, so probably there was an inside edge. Wrapped him on the pad. Umpire is giving him the warning that he's running on the pitch. So this is an interesting playing condition over here. You are not allowed to wear your metal spikes when you're batting, and the umpires are pretty careful about letting the batsman know if they run on the middle of the pitch.
I was one of the culprits last season. I was deducted 5 runs. because I ran straight on the pitch twice.
Ouch.
Ignored the warning. Oh, played away on the offside.
Uppish cut. There's no catching fielder though.
Yeah, it's a big difference when you're playing on different wickets as opposed to the turf here. The umpires take it very seriously,
Absolutely.
and rightly so. They have to maintain the sanctity of the pitch.
Yeah, and even as per the playing conditions, only the captain and the coach is allowed to go and inspect the pitch. No one else was allowed, and again, during the morning time, umpires were pretty strict about that as well.
Oh, plays it away on the offside. That's going to be a single. Again, positive intent here by Puthiyovan. The score is ticking along. That's the important factor for Silicon Valley Tigers. The Arizona Devils have done a fantastic job bowling first.
6 overs, 40 runs, and 2 wickets is pretty impressive start by the bowling side.
Very good line and length here by Ramesh, giving away nothing to the batsman. The captain of Arizona Devils can bring another fielder on the offside if he continues to bowl this line and length to cut that single.
Field is nicely set up. He's bowling for his field. I don't think they will mind singles at this time. 7th over. 4 runs scored.
44 in 7 overs. I would start thinking about milestones here. It's really important to stitch together partnerships.
Yeah, this pitch looks like a 150 pitch for me for sure. But at this rate, I think Silicon Valley Tigers have something to think about. The scoring strategy, shot selections, and how to make use of the ground conditions here. Another wide ball outside the off stump. Batsman tried to cut it, but straight to the fielder. No
This
runs
is a
on that
very
wicket.
important phase of the game here as we see the slow bowlers come on. Last year we saw a lot of drift and turn on this pitch. Shortish delivery that was begging to be hit. His eyes lit up and he missed it completely
I think bowler got away pretty handsomely over here.
on this pitch. Shortish delivery that was
More than what batsman was expecting, and he just missed it altogether.
oh, that's again uppish. Short of the fielder, good fielding there. Missed out on a couple of opportunities here.
Definitely so. And two fielders next to each other, one backward point and a point. Again, good bowling, good thinking by the captain. This time the batsman succeeds. He puts the ball in the gap between the covers and the point. Takes a single.
Dilip needs to turn it on here. He's got an eye in. Plays it away on the offside. The Devils will take this all day long.
Yeah, it's
At the end of
end of
the 8th over, it's 46 for the loss of 2 wickets.
good over. Only 2 scores. There's a lot to think, right, Arnav, for the batting team here. Puthion started well, but he's now 8 runs of 10 balls, and Dilip is also kind of.
This is what wickets do to you. It sets you in a double-minded state where you don't know whether you have to attack or play it in. And also T20 is a game that changes so fast.
It just flies by in front of your eyes without you realizing it. That's so true.
They need a couple of big hits here.
Slower bowlers in play will be an interesting phase of the game. Short. Second one goes down the leg. Everyone misses it. Not so good running though by the batsman. They just settled for a single. I thought, given the ground and the need of the hour, they could go more, but not so.
We've been waiting for this, the left armour to come in. There's definitely something in the pitch here for the spin bowlers. Maheshwara, Maggie. Left arm orthodox. Pitches it short, pulls it away to the boundary. That's excellently hit. That's exactly what was needed. Pitch short of length and then pulled away. Silicon Valley Tigers get a much needed boundary.
I think Puthi has seems to come in with a strict message from his captain that he has to go, and he's giving his best at this point. It's given 6 by the umpire. Another short ball. Batsman completely missed it, and umpire calls it a bye. Single score.
This is where they need to make this over count. Bowler under a little bit of pressure here. Dilip really needs to get Puthi back on strike here. He's ambled away to 4 of 10 deliveries. Maggie under a little bit of pressure in this over. Again plays it on the offside through the legs. That's a little bit of a misfield there.
Bala does the cleanup job, fields on the boundary, throws it back to the keeper, and restrict it to the single.
Ananda bowled a beautiful spell this morning with the new ball. That's much better line and length there.
Just push down the hill for a single.
Maggie needs to finish well here. Oh, that's a loud appeal there. I think he's given. Beautifully taken by the wicketkeeper. Silicon Valley lose their 3rd wicket. Dilip was struggling a little bit and tried to play it on the offside. Takes the outside edge.
Good.
Maggie needs to finish well here. Oh, that's a loud appeal there, I think.
His body language clearly showed that. Walking back disappointed. Just 5 runs off 11 deliveries. New batsman walking in. The captain.
You see the scorecard here. All of the Silicon Valley team getting off to starts there. This is where a partnership will be very welcome with the new batsman Lakshmi Sharma.
What do you think about the playing conditions, Anup? 2 games in a day and a quick fire 5 days to finish the tournament.
I think I like this format much better.
Correct.
It's short, it's swift, it's racy, just like the T20 game.
Uh huh. I agree, and it makes a good utilization of the whole week that players are here for.
What I'm interested to see is how will fatigue play a factor here after a couple of days. All of these players look really fit, but it's a mental game, Prasad.
Right. T20 is always a taxing game. It takes toll on you after a couple of days, and playing back to back is not easy. Conditions keep changing, the teams keep changing. You're always on your toes. Your mind is thinking. A lot goes on in these games, so good
Absolutely.
challenge for the athlete.
Absolutely.
So the fielding team is trying to take the advantage of the field restrictions that have gone by now. 8 over, 9 overs gone. There are 4 fielders on the boundary. Wild ball.
I think the Silicon Valley team needs to reassess their targets here. I initially thought, just like you said,
150.
150, 160, but now a total of 130 could be very competitive.
Very.
It's really important not to lose their head here and try to target a high score and lose wickets. It's been played away on the offside very nicely. Puthi is looking good. He needs an able partner on the other end to
Right.
support him.
And he's timing the ball well. He's hitting the ball well when he's in his area. So if he gets good rotation, good support at the other end, I think we are looking at good amount of scoring now on. Let's see how it goes.
Muji Mujtaba has had a very tidy start. And again, slowing it down a little bit and allowing the batsman to make pace.
He's making the ball bounce a little tad bit higher as well. It's pretty good to see. Probably he's landing the ball on the seam and it's getting some amount of jump from the pitch. I thought slower bowlers coming in, the ball might keep low, but he's giving it a good jump. Good for him.
A quick mention here for the quality of the coverage as well. If you see all our high definition cameras covering all angles here. Just a wonderful spectacle, and I feel super fortunate to have
Absolutely.
joined Prasad here to call this particular game here.
You bet.
Even the stats that are being shown on screen here, constantly providing more and more information to the audience. That's up in the air. It's going to clear the fielder. Is it going to go to the boundary? Yes, that's the first boundary for Lakshmi. This is what was required. Muji bowling it a little wide-ish this time, and a little quicker. It's been cut away over. That's up in the air. It's going to clear the fielder. Is it going to go to the boundary? Yeah.
He plays his shots. This was the third ball that he played back to back. Managed to get it over the fielder.
I really like the tag of the Masters. It's called the second innings.
Innings, yes. Great slogan to have, right? Definitely a second innings. Especially the amount of facilities that have come up in the US and the way we do these organizations. It's phenomenal. All these playing centers that we have all around the country are helping quite a lot.
To think of something like this would have been impossible a few years ago,
True.
but to be given opportunities like this to play on turf in beautiful conditions and a wonderful outfield with prime coverage is just fascinating. Huge props to everybody who have made a great effort to make this happen. While you see Maggie comes back to bowl his second over. First over was very interesting. He had a couple of good deliveries, got hit for a big six.
And then he got a wicket on the last ball.
Lakshmi really needs to put Puthi on strike. It looks like it is
Yeah,
Puthi on
Puthi is on
strike.
strike right now. Let's see how he fares. Changing his guards probably.
Current projected run rate is the run rate is 6.3 and the projected score is 125. The Silicon Valley Strikers need a little more than that.
Misfield at the point. Lakshmi called for a single and batsman completed that easily. I think Puthi was a little late on traveling towards the other end, but he made it safely. Let's see how Mahesh comes back.
If I were in the minds of the Silicon Valley Tigers, for the next 5 overs, I would like to see 6 to 7 runs an over, get to that 100 mark, and then really accelerate in the last 5 overs, targeting 150.
Way outside the off stump, batsman decided to leave that ball on the occasion.
Looks like there was a little bit of spin there.
Yes, yeah, it just spun out.
Just held in the pitch a little bit and turned away. Lakshmi. This is absolutely fine. Take a single, put Puthi back on strike, give him the opportunity to go after the bowlers. He's had his eye in so far. A well-made 18 of 16 deliveries. You're gonna see a firework this ball.
There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
up in the air. Is it going to be taken? Oh, it's falling short. The fielder didn't go for it. The opportunity was there, Prasad.
I believe so. I think he was watching the ball and started a bit late on this occasion. He should have started or ran aggressively after that, but it fell well short of him. Couldn't do much. See another one here.
A quickish delivery there, changing it up.
I think Lakshmi's foot movement is a little peculiar. The ball is turning.
This is where you gotta play it on the front foot. You
Yeah,
rock back.
yeah.
If it is shortish and you can read the line, it's fine. But there are runs to be taken there. That's the end of the 11th over. It's 67 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Puthi is on 19 of 17 deliveries, and Lakshmi just came in last over. He's on 6 of 8 deliveries. So going at 6 runs and over, or just above that. Not really a desirable score for Silicon Valley Tigers. Their opponent will be happy though. Mushtaba continues from this end.
Again, you keeping a little bit low there. I would not be too discouraged there.
In the last over, I said he's making the ball to bounce, and this one kept really, really low. This one as well. is the bottom of his bat and back into the keeper's pads.
We're
Nothing
talking about
much.
playing out the front foot. This is where playing
Mhm.
back foot on this pitch is super dangerous.
Yes.
You have got to lead the line and length.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, so close.
Another back foot heave, another miss, and the ball was so close to the stumps.
This is where Puti needs to talk to Lakshmi.
Oh, there you go.
Was mighty close to the off stump. Just a whisker away. Something has got to give here.
Again on the back foot. Tried to heave big time. There is no protection there for him. So wicketkeeper runs all the way to the backward square leg region. Retrieves the ball. 2 runs scored on that occasion.
Looks like Lakshmi is primarily a leg side player. It's interesting to see there's only 2 fielders in the deep on the leg side.
No, but
Oh, they're looking
there's
to make
one
a
more
change?
coming in. Yes, yeah, there's one more person coming in at the backward square leg.
Very smart move by the captain and bowler
Yeah, they
to
move
put another
Bala
fielder
back.
on the leg side.
Yeah.
You've not seen big fireworks yet that peppers a T20 game here, Prasad.
Supposed to see. Yeah, I'm anticipating that, but I think somebody like Lakshmi who's playing at the back foot, he just heaving the bat. On this occasion, also he stayed back, rocked on the back foot, and
This
hit.
is where, as we see, Puti
I
plays
see.
it a little safe. You know, the game is so much different versus playing on concrete pitches here. Is you
Absolutely.
have to change your game. It does not come onto the bat that easily. It doesn't bounce as much. Completely different ball game. Great finish by Muji there. Very, very tidy. Just 12 runs of his 3 overs. Silicon Valley have ambled across for 71, but the Devils, Arizona Devils, have done a fantastic job to bring things back and keep a tight leash on the Tigers.
Yeah, on this pitch, score rate under 6 and over is a great job by the bowling team, I believe. It's
I would have to completely agree with Prasad there.
they started well. They struck the ball. They seems to have good shots in the armory, but not able to play them at the moment. And I think credit goes a lot to the bowling team for that.
They were 21 for no loss after 3 overs, but
And then
the
50
Devils have
runs.
really pulled it back. As you see, Maggie coming into bowl his 3rd over.
Straight to the
And
fielder
that's
at
gone.
mid-wicket. Unfortunately, Puthi goes. Oh no, it is Lakshmi. My
Again,
apologies.
it was a shortish delivery, was there, but then again falls back, tries to flick it, wasn't to the pitch of the ball, lobs it to short mid wicket, and an easy catch taken there. Maggie is turning it on.
I think probably something to do with his back foot play. This one I would have gone on the front foot and pulled it by standing tall, by going over the head of the mid wicket. But this occasion again he came back, rocked on his back foot, and just couldn't get the elevation for the ball. It went straight into the safe hands of mid wicket. Catch is pouched. Wicket gone. So the fourth batsman falls in the 13th over. Amit is the new batsman in at number 6. He will take the guard Seems like a lefty batsman. So that'll be interesting. So
Is this going to change the equation here for the Tigers? They needed something different. They've sent in a left-hander, Amit Rajan.
lefty to lefty, a really full ball. Single was on, but the striker decided against it. No run scored.
Good bowling here by Maggie. He tossed it up a little bit, knowing that the new batsman has just arrived at the crease, trying to see if he's going to free his arms.
There
Oh,
comes Maggie Masala for you, and he rocks the stumps for the batsman.
excellent bowling there. You can see that there was intent by Amit, but it's too early. He's just got to the crease. He should have just turned it around. This is not a lot of smart batting by the Tigers here.
Absolutely not. I think he should have.
There
Oh,
Comes Maggie Masala for you, and 2 overs back we called it out that if he gets a support from the other end, he might be able to do better. Uh, Unfortunately, he's not at all getting that support from the other end, so probably he's stuck with 19 of 19 balls. And new batsman Ajit walking in.
the Tigers have to be very careful here. Like we were talking earlier, trying to target a high score, they might lose their way a little bit. They have to get to a score of 120 plus to make this competitive. As much as the pitch is supporting the bowlers, it's really important to put a defendable target for their bowlers to make something out of this game.
He's turning it on here for the Arizona team. He already pouched 3 wickets in his third over. We still have 3 more deliveries left in his over. Let's see what he's got.
He's already got 2 wickets and 3 balls in this over. Good
Caref-
batting here. They don't have to
carefully
try
played.
something extraordinary. They know that the bowler is in his rhythm. They have to play out Maggie here and try to go after the bowlers in the other end. But the interesting part is the other end, they're not getting the runs either there. Beautiful line. Nice guile. Something exquisite about a left armer bowling around the stumps, inviting the right-hander to come out and drive and beating him outside his off stump.
Another one. Carefully played towards the cover.
End of the 13th over, 71 for the loss of 5 wickets. In
Uh,
other news, right here, Prasad, we have Rhode Island Dolphins batting first, 67 for 2 against Houston Stunners. That's your team, isn't it?
Yes.
All the very best to them. Then you have the Northern X Factor batting first, 83 for 1 after 13 overs against Lone Star Dragons. You have Houston Phoenix, 67
That's next ground right over
for
there.
the loss of 4 wickets in 13 overs against West Super Giants. And then you have United Masters, 61 for 3 against Midwest Thunderbirds.
Alright, we have Mujtaba continuing on this end. He has been pretty tight so far. Just 12 runs in 3 overs. Something's got to give. Alright. Again, bowling to the field here. Batsman tried to hit him towards the backward point region, but straight to the fielder. No run there. Oh, there we go. What a timing by Puthi. My goodness, that went almost into the other ground. Amazing sixer.
Magnificent shot. He was threatening all this while. You could see it. He was itching like a caged tiger. And you see, got to the pitch of the ball. Exactly what Prasad and I were talking about. Come down the pitch, make use of your feet, and hit away on the offside. A mighty six there. Huge relief for the Tigers. They need a few more of these hits.
There we go. He pulls his length back after seeing the full ball getting hit to the six. And batsman defended it back to the point region.
Hoid away on the leg side. This is going to be another boundary there. Back-to-back boundaries here. Exactly what was required. Puthi looking super stylish. Slightly short. Rock back, flicked it away. Beautiful shot. As you can see,
There was no protection there for the bowler at all. And a short ball pulled it very strongly by the batsman. Traveled briskly past the boundary. Good 4 runs to have on the card. Chugging along at 81 runs now.
Puthi moves on to 29 of 23 deliveries. He's the main man for the Tigers. The Tigers do well to get him on strike and give him the bulk of the strike to hit big. Effortlessly played on the offside.
Suddenly, with that pressure, Mustafa has shortened his length and also started bowling flatter and faster. That's what pressure does to the bowler as well. Suddenly, from slow spinning deliveries, he's going flat and fast. Another one.
Yeah, nothing special. That's exactly what is ordered right now from Ajit.
Takes a single on the last ball. So suddenly he's gone from 12 runs in 3 overs to 23 runs in 24 runs in 4 overs. 83 for 5 at the end of 14. Good over overall for the batting team. Silicon Valley Tigers need to push the pedal, accelerate, get a decent score on the board so that their bowlers can come back and do the job for the team.
This is where Prasad, it's so crucial to get
Rotation.
Puthi back on strike here. No, they've lost some wickets, but Ajit really needs to put Puthi on strike here.
Another great ball by Maggie. Just defended on the pitch. I think Ajit needs to do better than that.
This
He
is a
has to.
magical smell from Maggie.
There you go. That's the word. Magical spell.
Look at the way he's inviting the batsman to come out. Batsman in two minds whether to play that on the offside or defend. Caught in no man's land there. and is beaten.
Oh,
Was that a nick?
looks like there was a nick there. Everyone appealed for a catch. Keeper missed it altogether.
This is great
Let's see
exhibition
what's going
of
on.
left arm spin by Maggie.
How did we get that water?
Maybe it's not a bad idea to just play this over out, see through Maggie, make sure that they don't lose any more wickets. As you see, it's bowled again. Maggie turning into magic here. You already saw the pressure being built in this over. Ajit tries to go for a booming drive, misses it,
No
hits
visible
off
footwork.
stump, and that's the third wicket for Maggie. He's bowled beautifully well. In fact, it's the fourth wicket.
And Maggie is doing really well for his team there. He's inviting the batsmen, making them use their feet, and there was no visible footwork there either on that occasion. He completely missed both the line and the length of the ball and got bowled out handsomely. Magical ball. That's what Anup would call it. Maggie Masala is in. He's making it interesting for his team.
We can make all kinds of jokes because he's having a field day so far. Top player.
Yep.
He's been the best bowler for the Devils.
One ball to go. Let's see if he can make a 5-4 for himself. So far, he's 3.5 overs, 15 runs, and 4 wickets.
Incredible facilities provided, great coordination here. A mighty thanks to everybody who are making everything happen here today at the Atlanta Permveers. As you see, Maggie.
Nice flighted delivery by him, inviting the batsman to hit. He finishes really well with 4 wickets and amazing end of an amazing spell. 4 overs, 4 for 15. Great going. 15 overs gone, 84 runs for 6 wickets, last 5 in play. Puthi is still hanging around there with 30 runs off 24, and Sarvanan just came in, defended his first ball. He'll be at the non-striker's end. Puthi will take the strike, and Mujib will continue his 4th over, I believe.
Then the next phase is going to be super crucial here. Puthi needs to keep the strike. Again, no words can describe how wonderful Maggie's spell was. Came in at a crucial juncture, ably supported by Muji. Let's not forget, we talk about bowling, batting in pairs, but bowling in pairs is also so important.
Absolutely. Ramesh is back on the short ball, wide.
The Devils captain is going in for the kill here, bringing Ramesh there. Fast bowler back on. He wants to finish off this innings. Oh, hit away on the offside. Is it going to clear the fence? Beautiful shot there. Over the top. Got to the pitch of the ball. Sarvanan can bat. Or is it Puthi? Who's on strike?
It was Puthi on strike. What a shot! What a shot! He's an amazing nick. My goodness, ball just went all the way over the top, over the covers boundary. Another 6 on the scorecard for him. Fantastic work.
Third six here for Putti. This is what we've been calling for. The Tigers need to get him on strike. As you see, Putti again fades it away on the offside. This is going to be another boundary there. Back-to-back boundaries. Putti turning on the heat here, keeping the Tigers alive in this game here. It's been an invaluable innings.
Short ball, and he took the full advantage of that. Hit it through the point for a nice, handsome boundary. What a great shot. Good to see his feet moving, good to see his timing, and the role that he has played today for his team is just phenomenal.
This is going to be an interesting phase, like we said. The slow bowlers were doing so well. Now he gets the fast bowler on. Really nice comeback there. Adjusted his line. As you saw, the last two deliveries were wide outside. He's getting a little bit of outswing, so started a little outside the leg stump and cramped him up a little bit. Putti likes to play it on the offside. Now, a huge appeal there that looked really close.
What do you think? He raised the hand for something, but I don't know what he was doing. Owen.
Umpire Owen is very seasoned. As you saw rightly, it was going down the leg here. Do we have umpire review, Ramesh, in this tournament?
Not in this game. I- We'll just have the run out referrals, I guess. No DRS. Short ball down the leg, misfielded,
run across for
and
a
Puthi
single.
decided to run for that one. Was that the last bow over of the? Yes. It's a good exchange of the ends for Puthi. He will be back on strike. That's what the Silicon Valley Tigers need.
To
He
get to a score of 130 right now, Puthi needs to bat the majority of the balls here. Again, let's not discount that the pitch is doing something for the bowlers here. 130, 135 is going to be a super competitive target.
Bala is coming back in the attack. Yes. Bala has already bowled an over. He was 1 over 1 for 9. He's been given another opportunity by the captain to bowl in the last phase of the game. It will be very interesting to see how Puthi exploits the fast pace, which seems like he likes that. Hopefully we'll see some acceleration.
Puthi hit Bala for a 6 in his first over, but then Bala came back strongly. Again, hits it on the leg side. They can actually go back for 2. They look for it. Just a single there. This is where Sarvana needs to be intelligent and take a single and put Puthi back on strike. Nothing expansive is required at this point of time from Sara.
There you go.
Excellent.
That's exactly what he did. He rotated the strike. Slight bit of a misfield there behind the bowler.
I wish they did more of this, Prasad, earlier. Is
Totally
thinking a
agree
little
with you.
smartly.
Yep, they needed that rotation of strike rather than trying to go for big ones. Keep rotating. Bring Puthi on strike. There we go.
Beautifully hit. This is going to go all the way
All
for
the way.
6. Foolish delivery. Got to the pitch of the ball. That's his strength. Down the pitch there. And hits it over long on for a mighty 6.
What a shot and what a timing on the ball. It just went in a flash of a second. Wow. Enjoying watching Puthi hit those balls.
As you can see in the replay, wasn't to the pitch of the ball, but his sheer power took him through. Full-blooded here. There are no half measures from Puthi. He moves on to 48.
Two away.
It's going to be a fabulous 50 when he gets there.
I believe his innings have given a fighting chance to Silicon Valley Tiger to get to a point where they are.
It's
Good
not
comeback.
all been boom boom. He's actually played the field really well, played the fielders really well, played the bowlers really well.
His shot selection has been so good. Another
Beautiful
shot.
hit on the leg side. That brings up his 50.
Well, what an amazing shot to complete his 50, right? And he has got that in style. Short ball down the leg. He just pulls it strong and crosses the well coveted 50 mark here.
Slightly
Amazing
short.
batting.
It was outside off stump, but made up his mind to pull it and hit over mid wicket.
54 runs of 35 deliveries, where other batters have come and gone. He has stats. He had been there. He stood tall and scored all the runs for his team. Great batting. Well, we're in the middle of the over break. Probably there is a rethinking of their bowling. Ramesh is out. Ananda is replacing him.
The last 2 overs have been very fruitful for the Silicon Valley Tigers. Puthi Yavan turning the heat on here. This is where Sara needs to turn the strike, give it to Puthi. We were talking about a score of 130. We're getting close here.
Definitely. 17 more deliveries to go.
Can they get closer to 140 and 150? It all depends on Puthi Yavan. He's been really exceptional today. 4 mighty hits across the fence. That's it. That's all they have to do right now. Put Puthi Yavan on strike and see the magic happen.
Yeah, good
He's
running
been
between
in
the wickets.
blazing form.
Yeah, good running between the wickets to exchange the ends. Good thought by Puthi. He ran very aggressively there and got himself on strike. I get the feeling that this is going to be an interesting delivery. Something big will happen here. Let's see how Ananda takes full advantage of the ball in his hands.
Beautifully hit on the leg side. That's going to be a boundary there. Again, slightly erring in line there. Puthi Yavan flicks it away. It's just not brute force, but he's showing a lot of finesse here.
Yep, I think every delivery now on is going to be Puthi is going to think about where he's going to put that because there's not much left. And
I'm expecting one to land right in the commentator's tent here. Watch out, Prasad.
you bet. Oh, looks like he tried something or missed his step. We don't know. We'll find out. Tried to probably slow it down.
Try to slow it down a little bit. Again, I've not seen the fast bowlers change their pace much. They've been consistently
Trying to make a go.
beautiful hit down the ground again.
Wow.
Wonderful shot lands outside the park here. Puttiyuvan is really turning it on. Ananda has been the Devil's best bowler.
And
He's ruthlessly planted that over the mid off for a huge six.
my god, that is nonchalant. That is amazing. What a great hit. It's great to see him literally watching for the right ball in his area and hit it out of the park. And he has hit everything that he got out of the park so far. That's a fifth six of the innings for him.
Prasad has been begging for fireworks, and fireworks it is right now. Buckle up, everybody.
Try to place the ball. One more ball to go in this over. Sarvanan on strike. It's two so far in his four deliveries that he has faced. I see. Probably he should heave at this point in time. There's a lot of wickets left now.
That's what I was thinking as
Go
well.
for the runs. And he does exactly that, but straight to the fielder. Mistimed it.
Seeing the other batsmen struggle puts Puttivaran's innings more into perspective on how difficult it has been for him. Yet he's had to mix caution with aggression and has done an incredible job so far. 65 of 38 deliveries on a
That's-
pitch that has been favoring the bowlers right from ball one.
So imagine a total of 123. He has scored half the runs, and at a incredible strike rate of like almost 11 runs and over, where the other batters just came and went back in the hut. That is a phenomenal scoring and phenomenal temperament to the game. Very impressive guy.
Okay, it's fireworks time again. Puttivaran on strike, smacking it like a hero for the Tigers. It's hit on the
Oh.
leg side. What a magnificent shot!
Is that the biggest and the longest of
That
this?
is a 100-meter six right there,
Woohoo!
Prasad.
What a shot. Amazing.
Please bring on the replays.
There we go. We're watching it.
Right in the
Oh
meat of the
my
bat.
God.
Up above the wall so high.
Yep, that's pretty close to the 30-yard circle of the other ground.
Did not
Incredible
want to
hit.
land from the sky.
Incredible hit. I think Silicon Valley Tigers can't ask for anything more than this. Almost to 130 mark there. Going really well. Two more overs to go after 11 balls.
That's a much better line in length on the offside. Keep it there. He's very strong off of the front foot.
And I love the way he has that swing towards the leg side. Ball just doesn't stop anywhere before the boundary. Keeps going. Amazing. There you go. Another
That's
one.
another
huge.
mighty hit.
My god, that ball has gone into the bushes. Too far and too long.
It's just a shame that we don't have a stadium here that's packed to enjoy these amazing shots. But
Yes.
how wonderful is that, Prasad?
My goodness, I'm enjoying it. I don't know about the stadium. From where I'm sitting, it's the best view that I can get.
What a mighty hit, as
Wow.
Prasad called it. It went all the way into the bushes. Bring on new balls, please.
Yes, it's new ball time probably. We're never going to find those. It's in the swamp.
That six brings 135 for Silicon Valley in 18.3 overs. Puttivaran, is he up for a century here? 77 of 41 deliveries.
Great batting display here. Looks like they have found the ball. Coming back to the field.
Puttiyuvan Karupuswamy is turning on the heat here at the Atlanta Paramveer Stadium for Silicon Valley Tigers. He's on 77 of 41 deliveries, 4 fours and 8 sixes. Watch out for this boy.
It looks like he's playing on a different pitch altogether, doesn't it?
He is playing on a completely different surface here.
Short ball.
Another
and he makes
hit.
a
This one's
huge-
short of the fielder.
2 runs.
Wasn't to the pitch of the ball.
Didn't time it. Went straight up. Everybody missed it though. Ball lands safely on the ground. Batsman just run 1. It's an opportunity for Sarvanan to show his might. Let's see what he has got there.
Just looking at Puttivaran's stats here.
Short ball.
He's a very seasoned professional, has almost 4,000 runs in 159 matches.
That's
He's got
very
300s already.
That's impressive stats.
He's hit 113 sixes in his career, Prasad.
Wow. Like a
Oh, is it
three-
away on the offside? That's going to
Alright,
be
there
another
you go.
boundary there.
I told you it was Sarvanan's turn and he made the best of it. It's a boundary for his team.
Putti again, short on the offside.
Sarvanan.
Flays it away.
Looks like my dream is going to be achieved. They are 140 for 6 in 19 overs. So my prediction was close to 150. Let's see what Puthi does in the final over of their batting opportunity. We're looking forward to some mighty heaves and mighty blows that should land outside the rope. And Ananda is going to bowl final over of his spell. He's 3 overs, 17 runs so far.
Oh, mighty heave there. Excellent comeback by Anand.
Tried a slower ball there. And Puthi, in his momentum and his mindset, completely missed it. Ball goes back to the keeper. 5 more deliveries to come. There you go. Puthi goes again. Ball lands safely over the cover boundary for another 6. It went all the way over the covers. What a blow by Puthi. It's phenomenal. 146 for 6 in 19.2 overs.
That takes him to 84 there, inching close to the 100. Are we going to see the first 100 of this Masters? Get up for it. He has 4 balls and he needs to get 16 runs. Hits it away! There's the first one!
There's the first.
Bring in new balls! Watch out in the crowd there!
Yep, ball is coming on you guys. Watch out. Pay attention to this ground too. Don't just watch your game.
These are not some dobbly shots just crossing the fence. These are mighty shots that are
Mighty shots.
being
My
targeted
God.
towards the crowd here. Everybody gets your helmets on for the last 3 balls.
He's into 90.
90 of 45. Is this going to be the first 100?
Is it? Is it? Is it? I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it, Anup. I want it to be 100.
2 hits away. 2 hits away, Prasad.
3 balls and 2 hits, and he could be there.
This is why we
What's in
watch this
store? What are we
game.
gonna see,
Out of
guys?
nowhere, Puthivaran is pulling the Tigers back.
I think not just the players, even we commentators are excited to see
Hit
this.
another
Oh,
six there!
yes!
Bring it out! Puthivaran is turning on the
You
heat!
beauty. Oh, I can't help. Sorry.
96! We're getting too excited here, Prasad,
Yes, we
and it
are.
deserves it.
We
Get
are
in more
excited.
commentators in.
Absolutely.
Who needs Red Bull when you have the high of Puthivaran striking the ball like a dream?
Wow. 46 balls, 96 runs.
10 sixes in this innings.
Silicon Valley wouldn't even have dreamt an inning like this after those many wickets gone. But here they are. 158 for 6.
Puthivaran started watchful, but in the last 3 overs has really turned it on. Here's Ananda, who's going to try to stop him from getting 100. Puthivaran, mind games there by Ananda. That's excellent gamesmanship there,
Pulls it back at the last moment.
making Puthivaran wait. But Puthivaran has his eye in. Will be looking for another mighty heave. Puthivaran on 96 as a loud
Down the
appeal
leg.
there. So you have one delivery left in this innings. Puthivaran on 96.
And one strike away from the 100.
It's interesting, he's hitting it so well down the ground. I wonder why he didn't try another straight hit. Instead, tried to play it on the leg side. Last delivery of the innings. Puthivaran on strike. Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Run out
Run
on
out.
the non-striker's end. And that's the end of wonderful batting by Puthivaran. He remains not out on 96. Great batting. We can't help but clap for him. Non-striker score is 6 runs in 7 balls. He just got run out at the other end on the last delivery. But great recovery by the team from like 60 odd runs in 10 overs to go on to 158 in the 20th over. I believe that's a great comeback by the team. We will have a break, innings break, and then we'll be right back at your service. There might be some replays and some short highlights that might come in your way.
Huge applause for Puthivaran, who's played a fantastic innings. He's
Yeah.
been greeted like a hero as he walks back. One of the best innings that we've seen here. We'll see you here after a short break.
I predicted the score of 150 to 160. I guess Silicon Valley put in their efforts to put my word to the good. So great. I think it's a great target. Yeah. Okay.
Prasad, welcome back.
Thank you, Anup. Welcome back to you as well. Looks like we are ready to go with the reply from Arizona Devils. 159 run required in 20 overs. Decent target given the way the pitch behaves.
What a mighty flourish that was from Putti Yuan. It's amazing how this Masters platform provides an incredible opportunity for little known players to perform and showcase their talents. Coming in before today, we all did not know who Puthivaran is, and now he is on the Masters map. Wonderful innings of 96 with 10 humongous hits
And
for
best
6.
part is he got everyone excited, even in the commentary box and in this area over here. And we were rooting for his 100. So sad not to see that happening during this innings. I'm sure his form will continue and he'll do more in his upcoming matches.
I was talking to one of the umpires, and he stated that what impressed them was he picked and chose the deliveries that he wanted to hit and didn't blindly just start heaving. Again, this coverage is brought to you by Astral Media Group. It's amazing to see how much coordination goes into making all of this happen. If you're noticing, the quality of the coverage has been exquisite. All angles have been covered. Lots of stats provided, like you're seeing on screen here. Elam Kupaswamy.
And he'll be accompanied by Rajesh, who's at the non-striker stand at the moment. And Sarvanan is going to start the proceedings for the Silicon Valley Tigers. Here we go. First ball of the first over.
Really good start there. I'm pretty sure that Sara's tail is up right now after that amazing partnership to finish the Tigers' innings. The approach that the Devils are going to take is going to be very important here, Prasad. Initially, we thought that there was going to be a flourish in the beginning in the power play, but we did not see that for the Tigers. But then they caught on later on.
Right. And last 5 overs really went on for mighty heaves and mighty blows, and a lot of runs were scored in last 5. I think given the game standard and the pitch, I'm expecting to see similar pattern over here, that there'll be a flourish towards the end to cover the gaps. Cautious start though.
This is where I think having a few wickets in hand towards the end is going to make a difference. Did you notice, Prasad, that as the fast bowlers came back on to finish the innings, that's when they leaked a lot of runs?
Correct. That's when Puthu actually switched his gears and went on to play his natural aggressive game, and looks like he loves the pace. Another delivery. Small bit of late swing there. Follows by a heave that did not really go anywhere.
A little bit of an exchange between the batsmen. I think there was a single there, but they decided not to run. The
Debate there.
striker saying that it was his call.
Fifth delivery.
Again, hit on the
Hits it
offside. This
hard.
is going to be the first boundary for the Devils. This is exactly what is required. Sara erring in line, bowling it a little outside off stump, and Rajesh frees his arms for the Devils' first boundary of the innings.
5 runs at the end of 5 deliveries.
Just watching everybody play, it's so exciting here. Beautiful ground, amazing conditions. The weather has held up really well. I wonder, Prasad, are we going to have an exhibition game where they're going to invite us to bat on this pitch?
We
Watching
should
Sarah
do
bat.
that. That will be exciting for me. I don't know about anybody else, but definitely freeing your arms, be on the pitch. What else can we ask? That's where our passion, our love resides, right? Another defensive stroke by the batsman Rajesh, straight into the hands of the fielder. The first over is bowled now, and we have 5 runs on card. And Elam now would take the strike.
Just a little bit of a recognition time here, so I want to recognize Arun Vittala, our good friend. Arun Bai has put in a lot of effort to bring us all together. In fact, there was a lot of negotiations before I could come here, where initially I was caught up with work, but then seeing the passion of Mr. Arun, it was hard to say no. So here I am with Prasad calling this particular game. It's been a pleasure, Prasad, to work with you.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be here along with Arun Bhai and Sushil Bhai, who have been like the strongest pillars of this master cricket. I've seen them everywhere, going, organizing tournaments. First time I saw Arun Bhai was in Houston when we had the national tournament, 50 plus T20. Okay, it's not. Okay.
So maybe we should adjust this. The new bowler is Amit. Tall, well built. What should be the target for the Devils in the power play, Prasad?
I think they should go somewhere close to like 50 oddish runs in 6 overs. Just try to gauge the pitch, not lose wickets during the power play, and then accelerate after that. That's what I would suggest to my batsmen. Good aggressive fielding by the Silicon Valley people. They are really into the game. Wicketkeeper trying to adjust the angles for the fielders. Oh, nice swinging delivery, right on the money. Probably a stump outside the off. Well defended by the batsman in that corridor of uncertainty.
Yeah, I think a target of around 50 in the first 6 overs would be ideal. Let's not forget that the Silicon Valley team were 43. Played away on the offside, that's going between the two fielders, pulled in right below, before the boundary line there. That's the downhill that we've been talking about. It races down.
Pretty briskly. Some intent shown there, watching the replay. He pulled it back, came back inside, and threw the ball really fast back to the bowler's end. 10 balls, 8 runs so far. Not too bad. Short
Hit away on the
ball.
leg side. That's going to go towards the boundary. Again, you can't err in length on this pitch here.
Short down the leg. Coming at a nice pace. What more the batsman can ask for? And Rajesh took full advantage. Pulled it through the mid wicket all the way to the 4. Twelve runs.
Again, hit on the leg side.
Another full ball. Good footwork by the fielder. Manages to save some runs for his team. 2 overs gone. 13 for no wicket.
Steady start here. This is exactly what is needed. There's a good deal of intent shown by the Devils here. That's what is needed. If I were them, I would not be too disheartened with the late flourish, because that shows that there are runs for the taking.
New over about to start. I think Sarvanan will continue. Rajesh on strike. He has 11 of 8 so far. Half-hearted push there by the batsman. Playing it very cautiously. Not sure if that's warranted at this stage. But as we have been talking, it's better to retain your wickets and then go for it when the chance is presented to you. Another push. Good run by Elam. Safe run.
Good to remind the viewers that we have third umpire review for runouts. That's a new technology that has been implemented this year. Just the clarity of this coverage is so magnificent. As you see right there, look at that coverage. Look at the clarity and the real-time action that has been covered. Huge props to the team here who've been doing a tremendous job. There are 5 cameras on the ground here actively being communicated on what needs to happen. That's up in the air. It's going to be taken. That's the first wicket down.
Get down.
Slowed it down a little bit. That held back on him. He was committed to the drive. Elam. That's the first wicket for Sarah.
Sarva has made the strike, and just we were talking about the ball just got stuck in the pitch, looks like. Batsman was too early in the strike, in 2 minds whether to hit or defend, and he just looped it back to the fielder. And Silicon Valley enjoying their first success on the field. It's 14 for 1 in the middle of the 3rd over. Let's watch the replay. Vikram is the new batsman in. Lefty batsman. Captain now will have a task of keeping his fielders in the game, ensuring that they adjust themselves during the rotations. And Sarvanan is trying to go around the wicket now for the new batsman. Everybody's ready. And here we start. Oh, that was a big, thick edge that went past the keeper and crossing the boundary as well. So, lucky 4 runs for Vikram at the start of his innings. And Sarvanan has his hands on his waist and he's wondering what could he do better so that he can pouch this particular wicket. It was a great, mighty deflection as you can see during the replay. And the ball just raced away to the boundary after that. Looks like the first slip is coming in place. Sham is Lakshmi is trying to come over there and stand in the first slip.
This pitch still has it in itself. It's up in the air.
Full
Oh, just
ball.
falls just short of the mid-off fielder there. A lot of intent being shown by Vikram here. That's what is needed to chase down this mighty target. As you can see, it's a full toss ball. Tries to drive it. Just falls short of the mid-off fielder who picks it up really well. An interesting tussle here between the bat and ball. Sara on song, while Vikram, a stylish left-hander, looks to up the ante here.
Well defended. Last ball of the third over. We are at 18 for 1. Just to remind the viewers, the Arizona Devils are chasing a total of 158 runs. So their target is 159. And at the end of the third, they are 13 for 1. Successful over for Sarvanan. Looking at a new bowler. Looks like Amit is going to start his spell on the other end. Setting up his field.
Amit had a really good first over. Again, starts right on the money. It's been a steady start. This is where the Devils don't have to do something extraordinary. Just keep the scoreboard moving. Get the ones and twos. The boundaries will come. That's a really fast and racy outfield. Beautifully hit on the offside. A booming square drive away to the boundary.
Up and above she goes beyond the boundary.
Rajesh looking dangerous here in a short inning so far. You can see he packs a punch. He's very powerful.
16 of 12 for him so far.
He really needs to play a Puttu kind of innings. Was magnificent. Puttu Yuvan getting 96 in the first innings for Silicon Valley Tigers. The runs are there for the taking. It's all about being patient here, but at the same time,
Choose your deliveries wisely and hit them out of the park. I guess that's the mantra on this pitch. So we saw Puthivaran playing on a completely different pitch from the rest of his teammates. Something similar is in asking. Here we go. One more delivery. Oh,
Oh, that's going to be a
full
close one. Full
ball.
toss, wrapped him on the pads. They run
What was
across for a
that?
leg by. I think it was going down the leg side.
It'll be a very interesting replay to look at. Let's see what happened. Replay coming up. Oh, looks like the ball was swinging from outside the leg towards the middle stump, but probably
Look
still the,
really close to me.
yeah, impact was still probably outside the leg stump. Good swing though.
The umpires have been right on the money here. Done an
Typical,
excellent job.
typical left-hand or right-hander swing. Now the lefty batsman in. This will be a good battle. Ball incoming to him. Swinging still. What will the lefty batsman Vikram do?
Just looking at the scores here, Prasad,
Uh-huh.
all the teams batting second are struggling a little bit in their chases. All the
That's
scores in the
interesting.
first innings have been around the 130 to 150 mark.
Wow.
So I wonder if this is a winning total that's been posted by
I want to say that if I were to put my money, that's what I want to say, that this looks like a winning total to me.
these two
So far, so
batters
good.
looking good so far.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Arizona Devils are doing well after that fall of wicket. 4 overs for 24 runs, going at 6 runs and over steady.
Did a quick pitch inspection here during the break. Looks like there's still a little bit of moisture. That's where it's holding up a little bit.
Possible.
But everything looks very well woven through with the rollers coming on and it's playing pretty well so far.
And it's still early in the morning, overcast conditions, so it will stay through the rest of the day as well. Even the second game that will be played later in the day on this pitch, I think will be very interesting one as well. Looking forward to that.
Has a free flowing stroke play, does Vikram.
I think Vikram is trying to get a move on here and try to score some runs. 5 of 5 so far for him. There you go.
That's hit on the offside over the top. That's going away to the boundary. That's another boundary for Vikram here. Good intent being shown. Slightly foolish, Sarah. This is where do they have to pull the length back a little bit.
Wide outside the off, right in the arc for hitting, and Vikram made the most of it.
This is bread and butter for the left-handers.
Yeah, boundary for himself.
There's a nice breeze blowing across. I wonder if that's going to play a factor here for the fast bowlers. As you see, Vikram turn it around the corner for 2 runs. The
That'll-
strike rate is slowly picking up and the scorecard is moving along. This is exactly what the Devils would have wanted.
Wanted, correct. And then that's the correct approach to the game. As the bowlers are into their second, third over, like Sarvanan is bowling his third. They know what kind of deliveries to expect. and they also have been on the crease for a long time now, so this probably is a good time. And Vikram just posted that ball in a completely vacant area and got himself an easy two. That's the way to do it.
Intelligent batting here. He knew he has a boundary of this over already. Doesn't have to do something extraordinary. They're still going at 7 runs per over.
Two more deliveries left. A shot and into him. Mistimed that one towards the vacant short square leg area and stole a little bit of single for himself.
As you may have seen, there are other games going on in the background. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 games running in parallel to kick off this year's Masters. I've been told that it's 6 games running in parallel. I apologize. Thanks for correcting me, Arun Bhai. 6 games all happening here at the beautiful Atlanta Paramveers ground. You can see the mountains in the background. You can see lush green trees all around. As Saraf looks to finish the over, beautifully hit down the ground. Again, Rajesh is looking in exquisite touch here.
Is he the batsman? Is he the batsman, guys? That's what we're looking for. So 20 off 16 for him. At the end of the fifth, we're at 35 runs mark. And last ball was creamed by him. Swinging delivery. Still Rajesh managed to get hold of it and hit it through the gap, straight behind the bowler for 4 useful runs. 35 for 1. The fielders took a quick drinks break and they're back in the action. I will see who's going to bowl. Is that a new bowler? The bowler in?
Again, 36 in 5.1. This is exactly the start that the Devils would have wanted. Wonder if the moisture in the pitch is drying out a little bit, that is making it a little more flatter. Nilesh is the new bowler. Again, Prasad, I'm going to call it that the spinners are going to be crucial here.
This phase of the game will be really crucial. Yes, absolutely. Last over of the power play so far. Silicon Valley have done a decent job of 36 runs in 5.2 overs.
Rajesh is looking really good here, very confident, standing up tall and punching the ball.
I think he's going to be the key for the next phase of the game between 6 overs and 12. Good cut shot.
Again, hit away on the offside. That's going to go to the boundary. That was not smart fielding at all on the
Not at
offside.
all.
Could have cut it. But then another boundary for Rajesh.
Not a great footwork by the fielder. He could have done a lot better. Uh, Considered a boundary that was completely uncalled for. Not a good sign.
The facilities here at the Atlanta Paramveer look amazing. Just what we required for a wonderful last week of September finish.
This is turning out to be a great morning for the game of cricket. Perfect
Absolutely.
weather, amazing atmosphere, and supercharged team who are competing for the best possible game.
Very well said, Prasad. If you're around in the Atlanta area, please come by and view the spectacle for yourself here. If you're watching on live coverage, thank you for joining us today.
And we are at the Paramveer Sports Complex here in Rydell, Georgia. A beautiful forested suburb in Atlanta.
There's something
Watch for-
about Atlanta which mesmerizes me every time I'm here. The lush greenery, the pine trees, gives me vibes of Seattle without having to worry about the weather.
cold weather. That breeze is also helping Anup. It's keeping it really good.
Beautiful hit on the offside. That's going to be a six. First six of the innings for the Devils. Rajesh, like we've been saying, is looking really good. Comes to the pitch of the ball and plants it away over mid-off.
He's turning it on for them. 46 for 1. 6 overs bowled. Power play done. That was a good exploitation of the power play. So they're not at 50, but they're close. 46 for 1.
You called it,
Amazingly good performance
Prasad. You called
by
it.
Arizona Devils. I think they're right on the money so far.
Right on par with the required run rate here. The current run rate is 7.67 and the required run rate is 8.07 with wickets in the hut. This is looking like a good chase for the Arizona Devils. We initially thought that the late flourish was enough for the Tigers, but that begs me to ask, did they leave it too late? Did they rely too much on
Just one batsman.
Putiyuan? The Tigers really require a breakthrough and they're bringing a new bowler, Lakshmi Sharma.
I think Lakshmi's got to bowl it really tight and also look for the breakthrough here. Otherwise, they're going to leave it for too late, I believe. A breakthrough would be nice for Silicon Valley Tigers at this moment. But Arizona Devils have kept their cool. They have looked for the right deliveries and done really well so far.
Again, this is another part of the game that's so understated. Those singles and doubles to change the strike. That's what the Tigers did not do very well in their innings. And I'm seeing intelligent play here by Rajesh and Vikram.
Yeah, they are going there for their hits when the ball is in their area, and at the same time they're understanding the game and making sure that they're taking all those singles that by putting the ball in the right gaps.
Away on the offside again. They're going to scamper across for two.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to reduce the volume a bit. All right. So this camper around for one. Another rotation of strike. Good strategy. New bowler in. They're trying to gauge him, see him.
Good
Oh,
fielding there.
well.
Excellent fielding at point. Fielding is going to be crucial here. Suddenly props up the bowler, props up the team. The vibe is different. Rajesh again has had a very brisk start to the innings here. He'll want to make a move on. He's been trying to hit a boundary of every over. Is it in the air?
Tries
It's going to be taken.
again.
It's right
No.
out of reach there. It's going to run away towards the third man boundary. Very streaky and lucky. Fortune favors the brave, as they say.
He got that one though. He hit it right over the head of the fielder, and both the fielders couldn't do anything much about it. Went way over the fielder and straight into the boundary.
Again, a boundary of every over.
That
He's,
has been the crucial factor, isn't it, in this scoring rate that they have got so far? 53 in the seventh.
he's getting braver and braver. He sent away the helmet. Umpire is checking if the helmet is mandatory. But leave it up to the batsman. Does not want to have any distractions, including the helmet. He's got to be a little careful here, but if you keep hitting it across the fence, you might not need your protective gear.
And I think both the bowlers on both the ends are slower bowlers now, so that probably prompted him to do away with his helmet, which is always uncomfortable. All right. Another strong, powerful push by Rajesh lands him straight in the hands of the fielder at point. All right. Good hit to the backward point. Again, took the aerial route and hit it with. So a good boundary to finish the over for the Arizona Devils. They are chugging along quite well. Powerful hit by the batsman. And they have managed to reach 57 for 1 in 7 overs, which I think is a great start. And momentum is looking in Arizona Devils' favor right now. Keeping the wickets, hitting the balls, and rotating the strikes. Looks like their playbook is working out well so far. Score is 57 for 1 in 7 overs, as I mentioned. And Nilesh has come back. His first over went for 11 runs. He's back for his second over. Again, another slower bowling. Bowling to the left hander. Loose delivery, punished, going towards the fine leg area, all the way to the boundary. 4 runs to Vikram. He is also supporting really well to Rajesh, so both of them are complementing each other, keeping that strike rate up, and the score has gone past 60, 61 for 1 in the 8th over. Really poor line, bad execution by Nilesh, and Silicon Valley Tigers continue to look for all required breakthrough in this particular innings. They desperately need one. Hope they have a bowler who can go through with that and get one for them. Another delivery, stumps to stump, watchfully defended by Vikram. No damage done. Bowler picks up the ball and walks back through his run up. Puts that in the vacant area. There's no fielder there in the close vicinity within the 30-yard circle. An easy single for Vikram. He moves on to 19 in 14 deliveries. Rajesh is back on strike, who's playing really, really well at 40 in 26 balls. What are we going to see now? I'm excited and I'm looking forward to some lusty blows by Rajesh. He's gaining in confidence, he's gaining in the strike rate. Good delivery by Nilesh. Well defended by the batsman. Alright, right in his arc, and he has hit it all the way for the six. What a blow by Rajesh. My goodness. We are seeing some really, really good quality batting here on the Pyramid Sports Complex, Stadium number 2, or the ground number 2, you can call it. An amazing display of batting here by Rajesh. I think he's matching ball for a ball with Puthi, who did amazing job earlier for Silicon Valley. Short ball, begging to be hit, but there is a retriever towards the boundary. He walks in, picks up the ball, and Rajesh scores a single. End of the over number 8, 69 for 1. Vikram on 19 of 14 and Rajesh on 47 of 29. Nilesh has gone for 23 runs in 2 overs, which is below par at this stage from the bowling perspective. And Lakshmi comes back into his attack. Even his first over went for 11 runs. Let's see what does he do in his second over. He's hopeful. Silicon Valley Tigers are hopeful. And Arizona Devils would be trying to continue their run getting spree and try to make the most of the loose deliveries that they're getting so far. Alright, Lakshmi back on his run up. What is he gonna bowl now? Down the leg. Hit me, written all over it. Ball barely crosses the boundary, and another 4 for Rajesh. He just finishes his 50 with this particular stroke. What a magnificent show of batting. Just 30 deliveries for his 50, and as I was mentioning, he's matching ball by ball for Puthi's innings. Good fireworks by him, keeping it together for the Devils. and they're chugging along really, really well now. Another ball outside the off stump. Rajesh chooses to square cut it towards the sweeper point and crosses over to the other end. The Silicon Valley Tigers really need to watch their line and length, the way they're bowling, and the field is spread out, really defensive field. Uh, what probably they need is a wicket, but I don't see the fielding being set for that kind of a need, and they're waiting for batsmen to make the mistake. Five fielders patrolling the boundary, and only mandatory four people inside the 30-yard circle. So plenty of runs in scoring. A good ball. Excellent bowling for a left-hander by Lakshmi. Batsman tries to poke at it, misses it altogether, and he's waiting for the next delivery now. Lakshmi pulls his square leg back in the circle, and as I said, there's not much in the circle, so there are easy two there. If Rajesh were attacking and he watched the fielder, he could have run two, but he didn't want it. Probably he's banking a lot at this stage in the game for his mighty shots, which he has been profoundly successful in this inning so far. His score is telling 52 in 31 deliveries. A wide ball, well left by the batsman. It's reset and recharge for Lakshmi, coming back into his fifth ball of the over. A short on the off, places it into the covers area. Again, no fielder there. An easy single for Rajesh. Going powerful. 77 for 1 in ninth over. Almost finishing. And Vikram tried to place it towards the point, trying to look for that single. Over bowled. 77 for 1 in 9 overs. Batsmen probably need a short drinks break. The Devils fielder runs towards the field. A little bit of breather for batsmen. These kind of breaks are peculiar. Sometimes they work, they can go either way. But mostly it's great for batsmen to catch their breath. And that's probably what they're doing. They're continuing their mid pitch conference, buying their time, giving each other fist bumps. Rajesh will be on strike since he took that single in the covers area last over. Meanwhile, there is a bowling change at the other end. New slow bowler in. Venki is about to start his first over of the spell, adjusting his fielder. For Rajesh, he knows how prolific Rajesh has been so far, so he's trying to ensure that he's not giving away those free runs. Field looks to be still quite spread out, and there's some object on the field, it seems. Oh, the keeper wants a helmet. Arizona Devils team member comes and helps them and gives him the helmet. So keeper is running back with helmet on. Let's see what Venki got for his team. Rajesh has subdued after getting his 50. One would think that he would go further. He has got plenty of overs in store. He opened the innings and he has lot better chance to score. Oh, what a shot that is! There is no chance. The fielder was like probably 10 yards away from the ball, but it just bounces in front of him and goes all the way to the boundary. 4 runs scored. A great, powerful hit wide of the long off, and 4 more runs in Arizona Devils' pocket. They move on to 81 for 1, and it's looking like a good batting pitch now. Next ball in. Venki, his first ball went for a 4. Walking into bowl is next. A leg spinner. Full right in the hitting zone for Rajesh, but he manages only to hit it straight back to the covers area. No run scored at that occasion. On that occasion, short ball hit me, places that towards the long off area, straight to the fielder. Fielder tidies it up, gives the ball back to the bowler. Lefty batter on, so there's field change going on, and Gokul has been placed in the cover region. Sarvanan is at the deep cover area. Wicketkeeper is trying to adjust their angles now. Looks like we're all good. 3 more balls to go in this over. 5 runs scored already. Down the leg. Batsman just dabs it towards the vacant mid-on area, scores an easy single. There's 2 of them. Next ball in. Rajesh watches that ball outside the off stump and decides that that's not his thing to do. He lets it go to the wicket keeper, waiting for the next better ball to come his way. Another one fast and flat by Venki, missed completely by Rajesh, and wicketkeeper does a job of collecting the ball. No harm done. Venki is slightly disappointed that it did not touch any part of the bat, and he expresses his pleasure. Nice bounce on this occasion for him. Good tidy ball. And there's a bowling change on the other end. Dilip bowl his first ball. Right arm slow. Again, similar ball, the second one. Batsman was wiser this time and he just tapped that ball in the vacant area. And before the fielder could do the job, they ran a single. A big uphill. The ball was straight in front of the stumps, but umpire decided not to give out. Another good ball. Looks like Dilip is bowling really good. Yeah. All right. Okay, the ball was going down the leg stump, and batsman was also showing the bat. Oh. Next ball in, he decided to pull the start. Another miss by the batsman. So looks like Dilip is doing really well for his first over. Looks like he has got a good grasp of the pitch, and so far so good. 4 dot balls and a single in his over. This is good in the context of the game. So good bowling by Dilip. Good change for Silicon Valley Tigers. Just as we have been mentioning that the batsman had decided to pick up the ball and put it behind the boundary for a mighty six. So Rajesh showing his skills to Dilip and he succeeded. So we are at 90 runs at the end of the 11th over with 1 wicket down for Arizona Devils. And that was a pretty lusty blow. He waited, they watched all the balls and picked up the right one to put it beyond the boundary. So great over in the context of the game for Arizona Devils. They scored 7 of it and they have reached 90 runs at the end of 11th. Great scoring shot by Rajesh. He has moved on to 64 in just 41 deliveries. So doing really well for himself. And while we are looking and enjoying Rajesh's batting, Vikram has been supporting him really well with 22 runs in 20 balls, which is again really good because it is required that they rotate the strike, and he has been doing that very prolifically and successfully so that Rajesh can do his doing. Good combination for the Arizona Devils. Venki continues his second over. Way down the leg stump. Everyone misses it. Rajesh wanted a one and a direct hit. Oh my god, what is umpire gonna do? He signaled a wide and also given a nod out. So looks like Rajesh was safe back home. But for a moment, it gave some anxious moments to Arizona Devils team. Vikram was not interested in the single whatsoever, though Lakshmi was way far back and probably there was an easy single which he did not anticipate. Rajesh ran a single for himself. Still no run scored on the board. Back live now. Again down the leg stump. Another wide. I think keeper did a good job by putting his body behind the line so that he can save the extra runs. So just two wide so far. Venky's got to pull that back in. And so he does. Hits it back to the bowler. Bowler misses it in his follow through, and batsman cross through for a single. Raj is back on strike. Good going so far for Arizona Devils, and like we have been talking about it for about past 6 or 7 overs. Silicon Valley Tigers still in search of that breakthrough that they desperately need. I'm wondering if it's too late in the game for them to even have that particular breakthrough. Rajesh mistimes this particular ball. A ball travels towards the mid wicket region. Fielder does the job and rolls that ball along the ground back to the bowler. Probably not a good idea. If Vikram and Rajesh decide they could still run a single for that, I would be watchful. Vikram on strike now. Let's see if Venky would be able to adjust his length and line again to compensate for the stance. And he does. Batsman makes a mighty heave, nowhere close to the contact, and he completely misses that bouncy rising delivery that goes straight in the hands of the keeper. Another one down the leg stump. Vikram just turns it around towards the square leg region. Again, it's completely vacant, no fielder there. Batsman run easy single. We are at 95 for 1 in the 12th over. Just 64 needed now. And Rajesh does a mighty heave. The ball has gone up in the air. Fielder has no judgment of that particular ball. And he completely misses it. A good opportunity. Venky created one for his team, but they couldn't hold on to it. Sarvanan tried, ran to the ball. He was right under the ball and managed to miss the ball altogether. Rajesh, being cautious, puts the ball in the vacant area. There's no fielder there. Should be an easy single. So, end of over 12. 97 for 1. 98 for 1, sorry. And just 61 required of remaining 8 overs. Seems like an easy target with 9 wickets in hand. Silicon Valley Tigers have their task cut out. Tighten the screws. Go for the wickets. And in between those, try to get some loose or the dot balls in. New bowler. Is it? Or is it Dilip? Trying to look for it. Looks like it is going to be Dilip continuing his second over. He bowled really for good first over. His first 5 balls went for just 1 run, and then Rajesh pulled a mighty 6 right on top of his head. Continues. Vikram is. Rajesh is on strike now. Short into the stumps. Decides to defend. Wide outside the off stump. Puts it pushes it into the vacant point area in front of the point. The ball has crossed the boundary, and another vital 4 runs scored by Rajesh. Really, really wide and moving away from the batsman. Batsman had no hesitation to hit it hard beyond the boundary. 4 more runs, 102. That's 100 up for Arizona Devils. They're making an easy job, or making it look really, really easy at this point in time. Another over pitch delivery. Hits it straight to Lakshmi, who puts his body behind the ball and throws it back to the bowler. 103 for 1. Suddenly, the batting has started looking like very easy. Dilip adjusting his field for the new batsman Vikram, who is a left-handed, always a trouble. 5 men patrolling the boundaries in front, and Vikram manages to hit it back to the bowler on this occasion. Dilip gleefully collects the ball, goes back to his run up and starting all over again. Another ball, misfield by the fielder at short mid off, and batsman scampered through for a single. Last ball of the second over. Dilip, so far so good. Let's see what Rajesh has in store for all of us here. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to defend it? What is it? He tries to defend it, but ball takes the edge of his bat, goes towards the vacant third man area. He runs a lazy two, and if it was a direct hit, he probably would have been in trouble. But ball misses everything. Wicketkeeper does not collect it, and Rajesh easily completes the 2 runs in this area. 106 for 1. So Dilip at the end of 2 is 15 for no wicket. We are entering into the 14th over. So 7 overs to go and 53 runs to score. Again, target is getting easier and easier for. Oh, here's the run out chance that we're looking at. See the bowler walking, batsman walking in. See, oh yeah, he would have made it home. His foot was in, though his bat was in the air by the time ball left the stumps. But that was touch and go. I would be more careful if I were Rajesh, and be more attentive and be more diligent about his running. Another over. Venki is in action. He's already bowled. It's probably in the last over as quota. No. 2 overs for 14 is Venki. They're trying to adjust the offside field for the left-hander. I think the fielders just need to watch it, which batsman they're fielding for. Another good ball by Venki. Batsman again tries to go for fishing on this one. Misses it completely. Vikram decides to use his feet. He's trying to go big, but handsome 6 for him. Mid wicket was interested for a while, but pretty soon they realized that it's far and beyond their reach, and Vikram scores a nice 6. So chugging along really, really well. Arizona Devils here. Just 1 wicket has fallen, and they are well beyond the asking run rate. So 112 for 1 in the 14th over. Rajesh is doing well, 75 of 48, and Vikram supporting him really well with 31 of 26. Another ball, midden and leg, batsman hits it towards mid wicket.
Looks like they're making lightweight of this target here. The pitch has definitely evened out a little bit. There was a little bit of moisture in the morning that played a role, but also the Tigers did not paint themselves in big glory by playing some very
I think they were going for
strange
the,
shots.
yeah, strange shots. Exactly, that's the word. Those are the words that I was looking for. The shot selection was a little different, I believe.
What do you think of this innings by Rajesh?
Amazing. He is. I'm rooting for his 100. He has still got plenty runs.
That's
There
another
you
six
go.
there,
Another.
pulled away, beautiful. Oh no, it's going to be caught in the boundary. Oh, it's dropped
Oh,
there. Almost taken. A lucky reprieve for Rajesh.
that's the second drop for Rajesh in the same region by the same fielder. The earlier one was slightly difficult, but this one looked like it was straight in the hands. I think he misjudged that one, and the ball fell well short of him. He could have gone 2 steps forward, and the caught would have been possible. Second reprieve for
Got to
Rajesh.
take those catches.
Yes, this was the second chance created by Venki, and both went away. Good shot.
Driven away to the offside. Looks like Arizona Devils are a team of reckoning in this tournament. Initially, it looked like it was going to be a sizable chase, but these two have been doing an incredibly good job. Is Rajesh going to continue his belligerent hitting, trying to go for a century here? 44 required of 38 deliveries.
Well defended and well run. And Anup, welcome back. But in my opinion, given the amount of runs that they have to defend and the kind of bowling that they have, the field is so widespread that there are very easy singles all over the place. And then they are bowling that odd ball which is being hit over the boundary for sixes and fours.
I was having
So
a vantage view from up there, and it was exactly the point that you pointed out, Prasad. The field seems very widely spread out, very defensive. They don't have a lot of runs to defend here.
no,
7.17 required. Why don't they bring in a couple of fielders in and put some pressure on?
right, and there's only one wicket gone. So there are not very many chances also that were created. Earlier there were only two. Both of them came in the same mid-wicket region, and both of them were put down by Sarvanan. Unfortunately for Silicon Valley Tigers, but and both Rajesh and Vikram are making most of the field setting as well as the fielding the way it has happened for them. So good going by them. Excellent hitting and stroke play by both the batsmen. Though Vikram's scoring rate is not telling you how valuable his innings have been, but his strike rotation and stealing those singles and odd sixes and fours have been really, really good. I think he has a 6 and a 4 in this innings total, but he has rotated his strike well to give Rajesh a big advantage of going at it.
Flooded away and hit away on the onside. This is going to be another boundary here. Takes Rajesh to 81.
And Sampath, the new bowler in, I think has seen it all, but he gives a nice loopy full toss to Rajesh, and Rajesh does what he does best, puts it away to the boundary. 4 more runs in the kitty. 120 for one Arizona Devils.
It was a gift wrapped beautifully and handed over to Rajesh, and he is not going to refuse that. Again, the field seems very spread out, but they don't have anybody at mid wicket. Now they've moved
One
one of the
field.
fielders to mid wicket. 19 needed for an amazing century here for Rajesh. Flighted on top, plays away on the offside, just a single. They
Looks
might
like
go
a
back for two here again.
good running by Rajesh.
It's nice to see that he's still pushing despite hitting the big boundaries. This has been the hallmark of their innings. Just like how Prasad was mentioning, Vikram has played as part.
And Rajesh had made the most of his innings, so this is amazing. Good combination to have on the wicket. Another full
And
toss.
hit away on the leg side. That's a huge six there. Rajesh moves on to 88. 127 is what the Devils.
Right, the I don't know, it's Diwali time or it's Christmas time, but it has come very, very early for Rajesh. He's getting everything wrapped in a nice box and kind of go, Rajesh, it's all for you.
113 is the current partnership of 72 deliveries. What a massive partnership this has been.
Yep. I think it's going to be a record in the tournament. We should be following it and watching it, but my guess is that this would stay on record for a very long time.
Rajesh again comes down the pitch, plays it away on the offside. Again, you see the fielders too deep there, giving away an easy single. No pressure being put on the batsman. But this is exactly what the Devils required. Rajesh moves on to 89. This is going to be the fastest, the first 100 of this tournament. And is this going to be the fastest 100 of this year's Masters?
We'll be watching it live. Can't be more lucky. Doesn't look out to me. Pitched way outside the leg stump. Probably missing the leg stump. Impact was outside the leg stump, so no substance in that appeal.
Vikram has had the best seat in the office to watch Rajesh's innings. He just has to block, and Rajesh is going to take strike the next over and try to see if he is going to get to his 100.
It'll be amazing feat to watch. He hits that. Probably we're looking at a single over here. So Rajesh is going to be stuck on the non-strikers end for a little bit. Hopefully they will watch the scorecard and yeah, looks like I'm hearing some sounds coming out of the hut, and Vikram is getting some instructions probably to give Rajesh strike as much as possible so that he can cross over. There's still about 30 more runs to score, and Rajesh need 11 of them to go past his century. I think it's doable. It's possible, and he will be able to do that.
So 2 hits away. Vikram on strike for the start of this over.
Venki to continue his fourth over.
30 required and 30 deliveries here. The current run rate is 8.5, way beyond the required run rate. It's been a very clinical performance by Arizona.
Yep, the way they have complemented each other, Vikram and Rajesh, it was amazing to watch as the innings developed. This has been a great combination. So, a very good display of batting. Very professional. Can I
Just
take
when we thought we saw the innings of the day by Puthi. Hit away on the leg side again.
Yeah.
Full toss.
Another
Waiting to be banged away, has been slapped on the leg side for a boundary here. Vikram moves on to 30.
While they are retrieving the
8.
ball, Rajesh is taking a drinks break for himself. Rightly so. He needed that. That was another hit me written all over it. Way down the leg side, full. Batsman cannot ask for a better ball than that, especially in this format of the game. And
So their races to milestones going. Vikram needs 12 for his 50. Rajesh requires level for his 100.
and those are the exact runs r- in the bank for them, right? 26.
Hit away on
Oh
the leg side.
my
A beautiful
God!
shot.
What a
That's been planted
beautiful
away
hit.
over mid wicket. Huge six.
Vikram is on the charge. Probably he knows. He moves on to 44 of 34. And wow, what a hit that is.
If I was Rajesh, I would go and have a word with my partner saying, hey, buddy, let me get to my 100 and then I'll give you a strike to get to your 50. How's that?
Yeah, that's a good deal. I would totally accept that.
Hit away on the leg side. That's a
Oh,
six.
another six, and what a way to reach his 50. My goodness. Vikram
Clearly.
has done it for his team. Amazing hit. 50 of 35. And Venki in his last over is getting punished really, really bad. 4, 6, and a 6.
What a mighty finish here. Just short of length. Rocks back onto the back foot. Transfers his weight and hits it over the mid wicket fence. Again, he is not caring for any milestones. I'm pretty sure Rajesh does not care.
Either, I'm sure. They're both professionals. They have done it for their team and they're just looking forward to taking it home. Whoever does it, does it. That would be the attitude.
Venki, who's gone for 41 runs in his 3.5 overs, looking to finish well here. Is Rajesh going to look to plant one outside the ground?
He does.
Strokes it away on the offside, just a single. Not a bad outcome. He keeps strike and can come back and finish off this innings in a flurry.
He's on 90, so 10 more required for him, 12 more required for his team. And that's the situation that we are in. But what an amazing performance by these two batters. It would be a record breaking partnership on any stage at any point in time for the second wicket. So again, lot of instructions incoming for Rajesh. 10 required for him, 12 required for his team.
Instructions being barked from the deep, saying he needs 10 runs to keep strike. What a clinical performance this has been from the Devils. Towards the end, it looked like they gave one too many runs to finish, and the Tigers finished at 158. But Rajesh on 90, Vikram on 51 have made short weather of this run chase.
At no point after 8th over, I can tell you, Anup, this looked like Arizona Devils were threatened in any way by the bowlers. They have been going along really, really fast and really, really comfortably. Can you hear me?
So Rajesh on 90 here. Amit running into bowl to him.
What does he do now?
Hits it away on the offside. There's 2 runs that they
Yeah.
will look to take. No, it's a single. They could have pushed for 2.
Yeah.
91.
Come on, Rajesh, you got this. You can do this. Now, what will Vikram do? I think Vikram is going to go for shots.
Vikram is going to look to finish this.
Yes, he's going to look to finish the game and go home. And
11 needed by the Devils. Plenty of balls left. 24 deliveries.
12 in 24 is the equation now.
Vikram has really turned it on in the second part of this innings.
Yep, he accelerated big time. I mean, last 6 balls that he played, he has scored 17 runs.
Looks for a single. Looks like there has been some message sent out to give Rajesh the strike.
Almost. And it is surprising that the Silicon Valley Tigers are still trying to play football on the ground despite all the situations that they have gotten themselves into.
Rajesh needs 9 here.
Sarvanan changes.
Arizona need 10. Oh, hit away on the leg side. That's another boundary there. Takes him 4 closer to his 100. Moves on to 95. He needs another 5 runs. And the Devils need 6 runs to win this game. Can he finish with a mighty 6?
Rajesh is one blow away from his century, and where is he going to hit that one? Again, 5 fielders back. on
I'm
the
going
boundary.
to see over long gone now. Bowls a wide.
Ball. Amit tries to overcorrect himself, lands up in giving away a wide delivery. So more opportunity for Rajesh. Score is not
Rajesh is on 95.
94.
Now
2-2-2.
he'll try to push for 2 here. That takes him to 97. 3 runs needed for a wonderful century here.
All right.
This innings requires a brilliant 100 here. He deserves all the accolades. That's hit up in the air. Is it going to go? That's going to be 2 runs there. Takes him to 99. Is it going towards the boundary there?
No.
Oh, it just stops it right
Saved by-
between. So that's 99. Rajesh moves on to 99.
Just a pull in by the fielder about an inch away from the boundary, and that denies Rajesh a century on this ball, but he's not too far. He's
Now they're bringing
One run
all
away
the
from-
fielders in. 1 required for a century, a well-made century. This is the first century of this year's Masters.
also 1 run required by the the team to win this particular game. So let's see what happens on this ball.
100 for Rajesh. Wonderful strike. Hits it for the boundary. Take a bow,
Take a bow.
Rajesh. Fantastic innings. The first 100 of this year's Masters.
And what a massive, massive partnership this has been for Arizona Devils. It looked like the score of 158 was going to be a good score to defend Arizona Devils right from the power play time. Did not take any chances, did not give away any chances apart from those 2 that Rajesh gave away. And what a massive partnership it has been. One wonders Silicon Valley Tigers will do a lot of thinking in terms of their bowling, their field placements, and what went really in for this particular game, and probably come back with a different strategy for the next game. So 2 happy teams exchanging shake of hands with each other. Arizona Devils the happier team, and it has been a great game of cricket so far on the first morning of this 40 plus Masters tournament in Rydell, Georgia, in the suburb of Atlanta. Great atmosphere. Great.
You're seeing visuals of Rajesh walking away, very proud. All of his teammates congratulating him. What an innings we have witnessed here. We have seen 2 amazing innings. Putti in the morning, Rajesh in the second half. What a wonderful start here, Prasad, to this tournament.
I'm so happy to witness this particular game where one batter came so close to the century, and the other one actually went past it right on the last ball of their innings. Fantastic finish to the first game of this particular morning. So what do we do next, Anup? What's on
We're
card?
going to take a quick break and we're going to start the second game here very soon. So to all our viewers, thank you for joining in. Again, to recap this innings again, today on a beautiful morning, Silicon Valley Tigers won the toss and they scored 157.
58.
Nice finish by Putti, who finished on 96. And then Arizona Devils made short note of that with Rajesh getting his 100, first of this tournament. If anything is to go by this particular game, we are in for a wonderful tournament here. Thank you everybody for joining this game. We'll come back for the second game of the day.
Good to have you, viewers. See you pretty soon for the second game of the day. Bye now.